not much I can do about it, Brian, because like I said, the evidence of their wars out here has already been here. And yes, they've had them. And with the rock and roll and the girls, all of it. That's what Bernard and them did. They'll deny it, but that's why you guys are all fucked up. Because they go out in those fields and they yank them, and they use other people's to do that shit. And yes, they found mine or my father's and them, and they stole it and they ran a war with it. That's why everybody's fucked up. Because like I said, when you kids were born and they used to sleep, they used to have an ability, and then they wipe it out, or you know, whatever Joe and them do. Some people used it to save lives, some didn't. But they ran a war with it. They just didn't tell you how. Smell the air. I'm telling you, life out here, when certain people kind of had it running, was very, very different. And then when the culture changes came, you had rock and roll, and then they went to the 80s, which is the one that they kind of everybody liked. And then once you cross the line, and that's all these people live, is fag and rock and roll. You see what happened to those guys? See what I'm saying? You guys' gender and all that stuff, you may not have been what you thought. And then once the techno came, guess what? Dave and Bernard and Joe or whoever, the minister, they had to have that. But there's something else. It might be another tone, and they were playing with that shit. So they were digging those things up and changing it all around and blaming this, blaming that. I haven't been down there, like I said, for so long, and if I was like in the very like lower tiers. And then they probably lost track of me because he started killing me. So if they're down there, I mean, there's not many left. But like I said, for you and me, Brian, to be successful, we'd have to go to the man straight to himself, all the way back down there, or all the way at the top. And how in the fuck are we going to do that? That would be the only solution to our problem. And we don't even know what that name would be.